Welcome to a special stream this week. I am doing.
At the table,
Whoa.
two. Do you want me to create more? I created three real quick last time.
All right, yeah. So I'm playing in a seal tournament tonight, and that's what you heard there. And this is the deck I pulled tonight: Brittlestone of Blank Warren. 15 pips, 15 creatures. Looks like it could go pretty fast. Got my favorite Z-Force agent, a Maverick standardized testing, double waking nightmare, harvest time. Whew. This is pretty tight. I'm excited to play this deck. Let's see how it rolls. All right. Here we go. All right, here we go. Getting it started over here. For those of you who tune in, please do not try and give me any tips on my play. You can just comment if it was horrible or you thought it was good. Because pretty much this is sealed and it's a tournament, so don't need any help of what I'm doing. Just let it be, as they say, let it be. Going first, this is a pretty crappy start. Oh, and that's not much better. Okay, so let's go with a... I'm gonna go Star Alliance first. Let's see how things may come. Ooh, turn one autoencoder. That access denied is not going to be helpful, but we'll go Star Alliance again. Wow, that's a lot of discs we're going with next turn. Okay, getting the big guns out here. Yikes. Well, that's a board. Okay, so my options are not great right now. I think I just need to cycle based on this deck. This is gonna feel somewhat bad. But hey, high cycle, high reward. Okay, here's the Maverick standardized testing that I cracked. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not liking the cycle the way this is coming right now. Either go cycle, but I mean with 15 pips it seems kind of worth it. Yeah, 2 and 6 seems like a good thing to get rid of here. So first off, we go standardized testing, play a Boner Venom, and we mug. And drop the Gamgee to be in check. Oh, it's coming. Interesting. Well, I got the forge here, so I gotta go fast. So the Shadows play lets me steal one. Is this a fight reap? It is a fight reap. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I'm gonna hold off on going over here just now. Oh, you know what? I am gonna go here. I'm gonna go dis. Use the Dominator Bauble to reap, steal one. Hey, what's going on? I'm actually really liking ABR. Ton of fun. I'm excited for this week. It's going to be a good time. And then, yeah, I'm going to do the obvious play of fight Infernus into Grovenal. Then play Grim Reminder, choosing Dis. Then playing Cinder on the left. Capturing an Ember there. Alright. Liking this so far. Joe, what's going on, buddy? I'm playing in the sealed event right now for Archon's Corner, which is a lot of fun. Pulled a pretty decent deck. Not mad at it. Oh, did he flip his discard? No, he didn't. Anything with lots of pips on it? No, but oh, that's some good steal action over there. All right, so I'm actually just gonna go dis again because of the Gamgee factor here. Take off check and keep moving along. I'm then going to throw my Infernus to the right. I will also capture on my Infernus. And then get rid of its coming and Lethalogica. Yeah. To keep them further down in check. Then I'm going to play this Imp Spectre on the left. Reap and purge a Rad Penny. Ooh, that's a good pull right there. Alright, let's keep it going. This is getting rough. Okay, here we go. I got robots, so I can use Harvest Time and actually get rid of an item or a weapon if I wanted to. What's this? An item. It's an item. So I could get rid of Autoencoder, but I think I want to get rid of Ultra Gravitron. My opponent does not go in check. It makes things a little bit easier. They're not in check. Okay. So Implosion, destroy friendly creature and an enemy creature. Yeah, I'm kind of liking still just going with the display here. Oh, I wonder if that puts them into check. That's 2 cards. This is a mutant. Mutant. I don't know how to go about doing this right now. So don't give me any advice, folks, because I am playing in a tournament. I think I am gonna go dis. And here's where things get tricky. Yeah, we're gonna go harvest time. Choosing thief. And then we're gonna implosion. To get rid of dot booked in. Alright, this red alert could come in handy. I maybe should have done the Ultra Gravitron there. That may have been a misplay. Hope they put a board out though, because this red alert could be real spicy. Oh, that's gross. Come on, give me 4. There it is. Oh, this is getting good. Oh, this is getting really good. Good old red alert. What does this say? Why does it still have armor? Okay, that's just a misprint. There we go. And let's keep rolling here. Okay. So, I think I want to go shadows. Yeah. We're gonna go shadows. Play subtle auto. Discard that tempting offer. Play safe place. Play that tempting offer. Alright. Try to stay in this. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I gotta go off check. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're going Star Alliance here. I wonder if putting more things... It's okay. I know that's a target. That's fine. Alright, here we go. This is what I've been looking for. Make them have to deal with the Z-Force agent is the key thing here. Tempting offer would be bad. All right. I got a rad penny left in the deck. If I fight with this, I gain 2 ember. Now, if I go look over there... Okay, yeah, I'm going shadows because the look over there thing, perplexing sophistry, I mean, is a very good play. I could have, I guess, gone this as well and Dominator Bobble that. That might have actually been the better play. So if you... Oh, okay, I just realized that. No, I don't need to worry about that. Okay, so here we go. Do this properly. Destroyed. Perplexing sophistry. Play Rad Penny. Play Gamgee. Have they cycled their deck? Is there any artifact removal? Oh, Borrow. Yeah, so let's just chill on that for now. And pray. So I flip my deck. The tempting offer on Grovanol is really good. I think I'm in a good position right now. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna trade over there, I guess. Interesting. What just happened? Oh, that's right. Alright, so, the Shadow's tempting offer is really, really appealing right now. That puts me at 6. Reap with Gamgee 7, 8. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So we're gonna go Shadows. Reap. Tempting offer. And I think that should be all I need to do. This deck I just want to go offensive with. Just push, push, push. And let's see what happens here. Any take me off check. There it is. Good thing I have just enough here. So we got to go dis here. All right. This is sketch. Getting down to the wire here. I think I should have definitely took care of that Gravitron when I had the chance. That was a huge mistake I made. Some janky plays coming. Oh, I miss playing sealed. This is a lot of fun. So this deck that you're seeing now is what will be present throughout. I'm sure he goes Logos. No, interesting. Yeah, I saw that coming. I think I'm in trouble, actually. I don't think I have enough. Yeah, that's gonna do it. So that's game one. I think I misplayed at one point, very much, when I didn't get rid of Gravitron when I had the chance. That was such a big misplay on my part. Yeah, so that's where I think I went wrong, but I feel good about this deck. I think I'm going to do well moving forward. It goes real fast, and it does cool things. So I'm totally up for this deck. I like it. So I hope you enjoyed this first game where Joel kind of came from behind there and whooped my butt. Yeah, no, I honestly, Joe, I purged It's Coming. So that's already gone. Like, I got rid of It's Coming. Was one of the first things I purged. But I definitely had a moment where I could have got rid of it, and I think I would have been in a better position. And I had a moment when I could have destroyed autoencoder as well, which I maybe should have done instead of going for the Ember push. And there was also a moment where I could have gone Dis and used my Z-Force agent to fight, which I should have done as well, and I didn't. So there's two moments where I think I did not play optimally. No, yeah, it's true. It would have been if I think I'd gone past the point where I was using my Infernus in that way. My Infernus purged? Yeah, he purged Infernus real quick. You're right. This deck is solid though. The Grim Reminder with the Disc Suite is really good. I think you're right. I should have maybe allowed that to happen. And then purged it. You're right. There was a few moments where I could have dealt with Gravitron better. I didn't know. Obviously, it's sealed, so I didn't know he had a mantle because that changed everything. The Mantle of the Zealot legitimately just made, whew, that just changed the whole scenario. So, yeah, that was pretty wild. I'm not disappointed with my deck at all. I think I'm going to do pretty good with it. I think overall in the tournament. So let's see how everything's going. Gonna check back into the AC fight night and see what's crack-a-lackin'. Yeah, that's it. That's Joe. You're 100% right about that. Okay, everyone. So Luminating is my friend Heather, and she does not know how to play Keyforge, and I'm teaching her tomorrow. So if she has questions, Joe, I'm leaning on you for this while you're here. So X073D, that's my friend Joe, and he knows the game quite well. So you can always ask him questions if I'm not paying attention. But yes, I will teach you everything tomorrow. So yeah, I don't know how much longer this tournament's gonna go. I don't even know if I should play another game. Looks like we're getting everyone here, so maybe we are going to be starting the next round. All right, here we go. Ooh. Jupiter, you want to create? All right, here we go. Jupiter? I'm not going to be in chat because I'm I'm streaming and I haven't got mine hooked up to get everything connected, so everyone can hear me talking to you right now, but they can't. Yeah, we are dual streaming. So I'm gonna hop off of here if you want to create, and I'll join the game. All right, thanks, man. All right, so I'm up against Jupiter for my first game, and yes, Heather, that's his real name, Jupiter, one of my Keyforge friends. Oh, we got a pretty close matchup here. Let's see what happens. And Jupiter says hi to the stream. It is a sick name. Oh, well, this is a good start. Yeah, it's Joe. You got it right, Heather. All right, let's keep this hand. Let's throw a snudge out there just to gum up the works. Oh, that's fun. What is going on here? Okay, I see what's happening. Right, deck's loaded. Perfect. I think I want to get rid of Chronos and slow down Quixo is how I'm going to do this. So we're going to go this, Dominator Bobble, play Cinder, capture there, Reap, return that to hand, and then Implosion, like so. Yeah, Heather, that Arcana is actually a good thing to read, but I don't know if you need to go right into that right now. If you don't want to, you can wait maybe till after we go through stuff tomorrow, and then you can kind of look at that resource, but good thing to know. Ooh, double Snarette. That's hot. Wow, this is a board. Well, I'm going shadows for sure here. Tempting offer that. AMG. over there. Keep it rolling. Depending on how these gams are dealt with, I'm going to be going shadows again. Because my discard is... So currently, I would either go dis or shadows so I can cycle more into Star Alliance to create my ratios of getting that house more is what I'm thinking right now. Ooh, good old Subject Kirby to play the Snarette. I'm definitely leaning towards the shadow side of things right now because of this key cost increase, which is not necessary right now. Although Jupiter isn't creating a lot of Ember, which kind of sucks because my gams work better when there's more Ember on the board. I actually am thinking about going with the Star Alliance side of things right now. Bringing 1, 2, 3, 4 Ember, 5, 6 Ember. Okay, so we're gonna go. Ooh, not quite enough. Did I kill this Gamgee? Yes, I could. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go shadows. There we go. I like that. That was doit. I'm good with that play. Oh, and this sets up a sick red alert. Please, play your creatures, sir. Play your creatures. Alright, he's going for a cycle here because he went into Logos right away. He's not reaping. Oh, Effervescent Principle. Oh, this is going to be a good red alert. Should probably play some access denieds ahead of time. Ooh, good old Mutagenic Serum, one of my favorites. Oh, and the Novu. There we go. There are my targets. Get some creatures out there. And I'm going to play this on my Explore Rover because it makes no sense playing it anywhere else. Alright, let's see if I can keep rocking forward. Does he allow the Dynamo? Oh, interesting. Gets rid of standardized testing. Like it. With a Nell, that's always good. Oh, all this stuff here and I don't really want to use. That's an item. That's an item. That's a location. Not fight. Okay, that makes things awkward. Oh yeah, Joe, this is your favorite song that I've made, isn't it? Yes, Heather, all the music you're hearing during this is also music I have made in my past that I play during my stream, so I have no royalty issues. Alright, so I kind of want to just go... I guess I could go discs, I still steal one. The Grim Reminder just feels so bad right now. So gotta be careful with the harvest time. So that's a robot. That's an alien. That's a robot. It's an elf thief. An item. Item. Get rid of location. Yeah, because I think I can maybe go into check here. That gives me 2, so that puts me at 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can go into check here, so I guess just do that. So we're gonna go dis. Reap. I don't know who to bring back. Like, I guess I bring back dis. Just because I got another Waking Nightmare, so save up for that. Then we're gonna play Harvest Time, choosing location. And we throw down Drekker on the left. Play Grim Reminder, choosing this. Play Waking Nightmare to go into check. I like this Z-Force action happening. It's similar and not similar at all, is how I describe it. It's similar in the sense that it's a card game, and you have a goal that you're going to, but in both Hearthstone and Magic, it's a life base where you're trying to take down someone's life. And in this game, it's actually a race. You're not trying to beat someone's life. It's like you're trying to race to a certain amount of ember. So each turn, you'll notice on the bottom here, to gain 6 ember, and if you start your turn with 6 ember and your key cost has not been raised, then you forge a key, and the first one to forge 3 keys wins. And you're basically, and it's like Mario Kart, so you're trying to throw things at one another to get them to Mario Kart themselves, pretty much, and not have be able to forge a key. Sorry, I'm distracted as I'm playing, so I apologize. Well, I can take them off check here, so I guess I just keep doing that. Even though I do want to go Z4. Oh no, I have to go Star Alliance. So that's unfortunate. Can only reap there. Yeah, let's exalt. Throw 3 damage there. Alright. I'm liking this race right now. Unfortunately, I couldn't go shadows. I had some moves there. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, standardized testing. Got both my dudes. Okay, so how do I gain the most ember? I'm gonna hold off on this. Tempting offer is not that tempting. Yeah, so you have all this capture, so I have a good disc to chill on. I think I go shadows right now just to cycle, because I will get the rad penny play to steal the 1. Play the boner venom on daughter so it cannot reap. And actually they're so far behind. I wonder if I play this just because. Yeah, I think I just play this actually. Now I think about it. Don't worry about the boner venom. I'm closer to getting. There's my Maverick standardized testing. So in this game, Heather, there's something called Mavericks, which is that symbol in the top right corner. that golden symbol. And so this is a Logos card as you, oh, he just flipped it. This is a Logos card, which is now appearing as a Maverick inside the Shadows house, which is one of the cool things about this game. Wow, that's pretty wild. Look at these draw pips in Jupiter's deck. So highest right now is 4. Why are you planning to fight with Nell? Somehow? Okay, interesting. Hmm. I need to get 2 Ember somehow. I go Dis. Do not get 2 Ember. If I go Shadows, I guess I just go here. But I can't fight, so that's 1, that's 2. The standardized testing, fight with that. Yeah, I really don't want to go Dis right now. It's like an ace in the hole, so I think I go Shadows because I need to thin some things out. Ooh, that's a good one. Wow, look at the draw pips in Jupiter's deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's wild. Okay, so here's now what I was looking for. Here's the ultimate Ember control situation. He said, I told him he is insane to draw pips, and his response was, yeah, but drawing poop is still playing poop. I'm actually going to hold Waking Nightmare next turn. Ooh, very nice. Wow, that makes things more complicated. Let's get a board out now. So we're going to go Dis. Pull my archives. Cinder. And we go Snudge. Get rid of Waking Nightmare and Diametric Charge. And then I'm going to hold my Waking Nightmare because that does nothing to put me in check. And I like the ability it can use later. I'm probably going to go Dis again as well, so I'm not really worried about that. Yeah, in check is when you're about to forge a key. So it's basically like you have the amount of ember where next turn you can forge a key, and now your opponent has the ability on their turn to respond to you and try and take you off check, which means putting you below the amount of ember needed to forge a key, which is generally 6. Remember, folks, eat, sleep, keyforge, repeat. Generally, yes, it is set in stone, except for this card here made me unforge a key. It says, unforge an opponent's key. If you do, when turn key leaves play, your opponent forges a key at no cost, which I'm going to do right here. Yeah, just because of my board, I just have to keep going dis, essentially. And I'm just going to take out all the things I don't like here. We're going to go reap, return that. Oh, I wish I could take out subject Kirby and go into check at the same time, but I can't. That's okay, I'm going to still go this route. And I'm still going to hold my Waking Nightmare because I like that Ember control, and I don't mind holding it. I'm in enough control here that I'm not that concerned about that. I don't know how you feel about this, Joe, but when I feel I have such a strong presence on board, my desire to cycle becomes way less needed. And keeping a strong Ember control in a house I'm most likely to be going back to is all I'm going to do. Like, I'm just I think he knows this game is for the most part over unless he's got a board wipe in hand. There's a couple other cards, Heather, that say you can unforge an opponent's key. I think there's only 2 cards that do that, though, so you don't see it that often. Basically, yes. I feel like it would take him a lot for me not to win right now. Yeah, so I just go dis again. I will play my Waking Nightmare right now just because he is on check. Then I'll reap with this. Throw that back into his hand. Oh, crap. Elusive. Forgot about that. Whoops. That's okay. I'll reap here for that. Then I'll just reap here, destroy that. And that should be enough, I think. Oh, Effervescent Principle. He cycled. Yeah, there it is. I mean, I'm kind of still in a really good position here, so I could technically just keep going, but I'm not going to. I'm going to just go Shadows, play the Rad Penny to steal 1, Flexing Sophistry. Yeah, let's see how much he can keep going. Yes, I'm basically in such a strong position here that he's a whole key behind and constantly having taken me off check. His FP is Effervescent Principle, which reduces half of your Ember. I'll show you the card. That's what he played to take me off check. Each player loses half of their Ember rounded down and gains 1 chain. Although he is hanging on and drawing this game out for a very long time. When he cycled his whole hand, that's pretty nice. And took me off check. Very nice. I mean, I just go dis here. If I find to that, that's a nice little bow right there that's just been tied up. Does he even answer, or is he playing it out? Yeah, exactly. It ends up going down, so he had ways to take me off, and that's what he did. There we go. He really kept that going. All right. So that's this round. How is it? 7. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Still got a bunch of games going. I will be right back in a momento, por favor. Ooh, nice. Marvel Champions Scarlet Witch just came in. That's going to be fun. That victory tastes sweet. It's scary when you see victory so clearly in front of you, and yet it just keeps not coming. It gets you a little bit nervous. But sometimes just being patient and staying the course pays off. So far what I've noticed in this deck is that Dis is where it's at, basically. What I want to do is try and get out an Infernus somewhat early and some other things, maybe a Snudge, so I can Grim Reminder back those discards, because I can archive each of those, which is really solid. I found that the Gamgees are really nice, having those in place with the ability to go into the Dominator Bauble and utilize that. Star Alliance kind of just comes and goes. It's kind of the odd house out so far. I've noticed I'm less inclined to call the Star Alliance, which is interesting. But there's moments where it does come into play. Having the red alert has worked like wonders 2 games in a row. Like, it's come in really nice. The 15 creature count is not high. It's on the lower side, but not on the low side. So basically, I think it's pretty standard. If you have 18 creatures, you're getting in the normal. 20 is like really normal. Above 20, it's high creature count. Below that, you're getting into the mid. And below 15, I would say you're getting into the low. But 15 would be considered low. But the 15-15 is real nice. So, yeah, that's about it for this one. I am liking this deck. The Dis plays so nice. Like, so nice. The double Cinder really allows you to protect your board. And then all the pips here with everything going on. The tempting offers are an odd one though. For sure, those ones are a little bit odd. Oh, I guess we're into the next round here. Oh, I'm against Rick this time. My man Rick from Help from Future Self. What's not sealed? Alright. Normal. High deck Liz. Let's see. Oh, Siri just talked. Stop. Yeah, Siri just started talking to me. Thanks, Heather. Appreciate you stopping in. And we'll jam tomorrow. Rick. Rick? Hello? Alright, here we go. Going against my man Rickster. I think he's playing a Worlds Collide deck here, so I like those houses against this here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I like this. I'm gonna stick with this. This has some potential. Oh, I like that way to start things off. So we're going Star Alliance. Throwing that out. Yeah, thanks, Joe. Good luck to us both, indeed. Oh, how unfortunate I get the Z-Force one turn too late. Although I can use it with the Dino Alien potentially to do some fun tricks here. Get that Z-Force popping. Oh, this is an AOA deck. Oh, no, it's not. This is Worlds Collide. Alright. I think I'm in a good position here to start with, so I can start playing out. Oh, that hurts. I'm gonna go Star Alliance again. Playing my Z-Force. I'm actually going to take out Lilithal to start with. Okay, so we're gonna go Dino Alien first. Take the Commander Chan. Doesn't matter because I'm going to end up searching. So I think I want the Z-Ray Blaster right now. Yep. So we're going to throw a Access Design on his Blood Shard Imp so he can't get rid of it. Then I'm going to put the Blaster on my Z-Force to make him bigger. Here we go. Now we're getting rolling. Okay, so looks like I'm going to get to see what the Star Alliance can do now, because we're getting a Star Alliance themed start to this game. What's the name of the deck Rick's playing? Does it say? No, it does not. Ooh, Fangtooth Cavern. To get rid of his Blood Shard Imp. A natural selection won't work, so he's getting the Ember from that. You will hear back. You for sure will, unless they're out of it, which I don't think they are. You should definitely hear back. Oh, that was not the right call. Because this elusive? Perfect. Yeah, Rick is not getting the good draws right now. It looks like really unfortunate draws. We're gonna fight into the elusive. So I guess I go Z particle. No, Dino Alien first. I want to bring. I guess I bring Cinder to hand. And it doesn't matter. Then I'm gonna pull out the Universal Translator. Play this here. And fight into Harmonia to gain a ton of Ember. And read. Oh, I think too much to protect was in Mass Mutation, or in Worlds Collide. But he doesn't have Shadow, so I'm okay. Yeah, this is a rough start for Rick, for sure. This is like God tier start for my deck. If I'm going... It's funny how I just mentioned how Star Alliance hasn't done much, and then this happens. Oof, that hurts. The wormhole into the Bibliophile, which is going to get Fangtooth. That does not feel good. Oh, nice. I forgot about the Anomaly Exploiter. Well played. Okay, so I forge a key. He's in check, so that leaves me to go... this. Oh, let's do this properly. So we're gonna go the right, capture. Do this to the left. What should I get rid of here is the question. 3, 4. See, if I go demons, I can put myself in check and be really far ahead. So I think that's what I gotta do with the harvest time. I should have maybe done this a little bit differently, but I think I'm just gonna go so far ahead that it doesn't matter. That's kind of my play right here. And just cycle. Get back maybe some Star Alliance this time. You got an Infernus here. Oh, Gleeful Mayhem. And this will get rid of Replicator. That worked out well for me. So I'm just going to keep on keeping on right now. Looking good. This deck is quite fast, I will have to say. Like, this deck moves. Ooh. Alright, let's just keep going. There's that sweet Dis House I like. And I will be pulling back my Star Alliance. How much Star Alliance do I have left? None, actually. Maybe I don't even want to do that. I think I chill on the Grim Reminder. Oh no, Infernus Implosion. That's what it is. Grim Reminder. Get rid of the Exhume. Okay, and then we're gonna Implosion. And then Grim Reminder using Dis. Infernus with the Capture Pip is gross, 'cause that's a 3 Ember swing. Ooh, Evil Eye in action. Not the greatest hand right now. I mean, I'm still in check, so it doesn't really matter what I do. I think I just go Shadows here. Thanks so much, Joe. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out and whatnot. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, I probably should have played my Subtle Auto and done that. Yeah, I made a mistake playing the Subtle Auto. I should have standardized test it, because then whatever he plays. Oh, nice. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, the Ghost Hawk gets it. All right, that's another game, another W. 2-1 right now. Rick. Hello? The tournament is going great, Daniel. I opened a kind of a spicy deck for the sealed with a cool Maverick, a standardized testing, and the deck goes real fast. Real fast. And the red alert is very powerful in this deck. Harvest Time is proving to be a boon. Such a great card because it gives you the ability to potentially burst Ember or get rid of a problem card in the form of an artifact, which I really like. And yeah, it's got a Z-Force, which is, you know, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, this deck is pretty solid. I really like it. It goes pretty good. So yeah, I'm very satisfied with the way things have been progressing. I lost my first game because I misplayed by not taking care of a Gravitron with my Implosion when I had a chance, and then it got a Mantle of Zealot on it, so he was using it every turn and just wrecking me. So yeah, that was a huge mistake. But yeah, the penny thing's pretty cool. Not to mention also having the double Cinder to use penny as a turn, as a one as well. I'm also liking the Infernus, playing it and then going to a Implosion or Cinder and then Grim Remindering it back is pretty nice as well, because the Infernus has a capture pip on it, so it's 3 Ember control when you play it, which is really nice. So getting 2 plays in a game is super fun. The tempting offers have been the oddball cards. You got to be careful with those. But aside from that, it's a pretty slick deck, I gotta say. Pretty slick. I've been getting a lot of use out of Dominator Baubles into Gamgees have been really nice. Going Dis. Dis is definitely the main house in this. You're going Dis and calling Dis, unless you get, like last game, an early Star Alliance play with Z-Force and stuff. Yeah, that's also a good one. Yep. And there's a lot of ways to do that. I haven't been able to use Safe Place, but it's been a good means for just using Harvest Time to get rid of it, because, I don't know, it's not that helpful when in Sealed when I don't know what type of stuff they have. So I guess I could play it as well, but yeah. It's been good though. I'm really liking it. Yeah, the Z-Force, the Rover Z-Force is good. Unfortunately, I got the Rover out first and then threw on the search for no, I threw my Rover on my Alien because I had the fight search for 3 so I could cycle faster, and then I also had I put the one on the Alien that says you can search for your upgrade. So I was basically using that to look at my top 3, see if I had an upgrade there already, throw it into my hand, and then search for an upgrade right afterwards, because I just dropped my Z-Force with it, so I was able to potentially put 2 on my Z-Force right away, which did happen one time, which was pretty tight. Yeah, so far this deck, the Brittlestone of Blank Warren has been showing some tings to me today. No, it says 1.2 speed, but it feels like it goes a lot faster than that. The board number is correct. Standardized testing does a -5 to your power. That's interesting. Yeah, Commander Chants have been very useless, actually. I haven't been utilizing things in that way, going back and forth, which is kind of funny. Alright, seeing what's going on. All right, let's see what happens next round. Everyone's reported. All right. So I'm I'm not sure how many rounds we have left in the tournament because yeah, if I may only get to play this tonight. If not, I will be playing Blake the Awesome, because that is on the thing, and then I'll get into French decks. I think I may do another streaming day this week, just because I haven't been able to get through decks playing in this tournament. Which day I do not know. Maybe tomorrow, actually. May do a back-to-back stream. All right, so I don't know what to do in the meantime. Maybe I'll show you actually some of my decks. So let me pull up my Blake deck that I'm going to be playing tonight. I think you guys have seen this one. But Blake the Awesome is my Khaleesi Dragon deck. I'm hoping to get to play this tonight. Champions Challenge is always nice. And yeah, it has some cool stuff here. Nepseed, Hunting Witch, lots of creatures. So yeah, we'll see how this deck rolls. Alright, so I'm really enjoying these French World Collide decks. For those of you who don't know, there are French World Collide decks available. Message me, send me an email, Blake, boulevardpaperfight@gmail.com, blvdpaperfight@gmail.com if you're interested in getting those. They're $25 US a display, and I can set you up with getting in contact with the person who will sell those to you, plus shipping. So if any of you are interested in getting some of these French Dub C decks, there have been some spice. I opened up my highest rated deck, which I have yet to unveil in a video. I have also seen Rick opened up his highest SAS deck as well. So yes, that is the thing. That is the thing right now. You also speak French, so you tell me. I think it's worth getting one, Daniel, to be honest, because it is cool. They are really cool. Get one, throw it in storage, you know, whatever. If you want some French AOA, they're doing $5 two-player starters as well. I know that. That may be worthwhile doing if you missed out on the other AOA stuff. Sales. That's kind of worth it. 2 decks for $5 seems pretty solid. Yeah, I'm slowing down on... I'm not trying to do mass openings. I burnt myself out opening AOA boxes before, and so I kind of don't really want to do that again. I just went way too deep into doing those constant openings. It was not a good time at all. Like, I was like opening and getting frustrated opening the AOA because I kept seeing the same houses. I got some really cool decks out of it, no question. but there was certain, it was like seeing the constant lack of Ember control was frustrating, although it did teach me how to play decks without Ember control and have like a good theory of how to do it, which I really enjoyed discovering. That was a lot of fun. I miss playing some competitive Keyforge, even if it is just competitive sealed like we're doing tonight. It puts me in a different mind state, which I really like. Brings up my best plays. Oh, perfect. So Daniel, did you end up buying some French Dub C? Did you say you bought 4? And then you got one of the AOAs too, hey? Solid, yeah. 4 displays is I basically bought the equivalent of 4 displays. I bought 2 French displays, and then I bought 24 deluxe Archons, which were a lot more expensive than the displays, but they were in English and gave me tokens to add for Project Reforge, so it seemed like a good deal. Definitely could have bought way more French displays if I had not bought the deluxe Archons. Alright, while I'm waiting for this to start, I'm just going to join this casual game, play Blake the Awesome, and then I'll just concede and go when it's over. So hopefully this game is quick. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ultra Gravitron Drac. Okay. Let's just keep going. Ah, interesting start. I maybe should have held the Untamed for now. Yeah, you can just give the tokens away or literally do nothing with them. Even that works too. Alright, they didn't get 4 Ember. That's a good sign. We're gonna go Shadows. Poison Wave. Nerve Blast. Finishing Blow. Mac the Knife. Okay, this deck can go very quickly. Cool, got some cool plays here. Yeah, the tokens, I don't really care about the tokens except for I'm going to be creating, because I have so many decks, I'm going to, oh, that's a thing. Okay. Gotta do this correctly. Yeah, that doesn't really matter, so we're just gonna go Mac the Knife. Play War Drummer. Not in check. Yeah, that's a good call for saving the tokens. For sure. Oh, that's an interesting hand. That's a big hand. Oh, may have to leave out here. Oh, that's a board. Okay, I'm against X-Ray Crater. Out this turn, and then I guess move on. I need to get rid of this board. Is that a legacy bad penny? That doesn't feel good. Alright, I feel kind of bad for bouncing, but it was getting boring just sitting there waiting. So, yeah, Blake the Awesome seems like an awesome deck. Go figure. Alright, here we go. Next game. X-Ray is going first. Do not like that 2-2-2 hand. That's a little bit better. Ooh, that looks like a big board deck. My red alert may be very handy here. Ooh, Soaring Egg to kick things off. I kind of do like that. That means this will go uncontested. Unless he's got some direct removal, which is always possible. I see a tempting offer here. Oh, Gambling Den. Well, that's saucy. Yeah, and there's a tempting offer. Oh, this is all feeling bad. So, I'm gonna go with Shadows. All right. So we're going Star Alliance again. The red alert. Put it in work. Let's get some skirmish on there. Oh, that's kind of nice. If this can survive, I'm sitting pretty. Oh my goodness, pterodactyls for days. Good grief. Okay, so 3 damage to each creature. So I guess we fight into the double pterodactyl. Is this one stunned? Cannot see. Okay, it is stunned. So I think we go after Cornichcon Octavia because that is Ember control. I'm sure this is an annoying situation I've created. Ooh, he gambled and lost. I'm not gambling anymore. Bangs of Jizzleheart, yeah, that's... Oh, that doesn't even affect me. That's nice. Who do I not want to reap? That's taunting. I can't do anything about that. That's 3 Ember. The fight. Yeah, I kind of want to get rid of the pterodactyl here, so that's 1, 2, 3. No, we gotta go Star Alliance. Ride this till the wheels fall off. Alright, challenging for check. Always a good thing. That double tempting offer is very tempting with those 2 pterodactyls because that's annoying. Okay, so the offers are feeling quite tempting right now. But I put them in check if I go with the tempting offers. That's the unfortunate thing. Alright, let's get a little cycle here. Oh, that mug's gonna be very nice. Oh, nice, he got it. Gambled. Oh, that Assault 2 is nice. And then Ardent Hero takes it out. Very cool. Okay, Grim Reminder. There is nothing I want to use it on right now. That board is problematic. There's no doubt about it. I think Lady Lorena is the biggest problem right now. I kind of want to cycle here. So let's... Explosion, Lady Lorena. Play the bauble. Play Drekker just as bait. Oh, I kind of want to hold this Grim Reminder, but that may be a misplay. No, I'm going to hold it. I have a good feeling about this. Oh my goodness, he gambled. What am I draw at? Guess I can go shadows in the den. Oh, that's no good. Well, that was unfortunate. Yeah, I think I've lost this game actually. You gambling all the way? Just a gambler over here. X-Ray's a gambler. Oh, he does not gamble this time. Oh, that's a solid cleansing wave. Don't know if I can take it back. Oh, the odds are just not in my favor. Although I am a key behind, so let's just keep going shadows. Oh. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 Ember. Wow, that's still not enough to take them off check. Is it even worth doing at that point? Yeah, this game is kind of over actually. I don't see myself coming back from this one. There's not something with the pips, unfortunately. Oh, the Grim Reminder is just not going to cut the mustard today. I mean, I don't think the one chain's worth it. So we're just going to have to discard. Feels real bad. Pterodactyl play. Oh, okay. Oof, this is getting out of hand real quick. Of course. Of course. I'm gonna gamble for the win here. I'd respect that. Oh, that did not go well. Is it only 4 rounds, Rick? I went 2-2 as well, Rick. All right. So let's actually play a game with Blake the Awesome now. And this will be the last game for the night. Get a proper game with Blake the Awesome instead of just a semi-game. I do like my deck, though. Did you like your deck, Rick, or not so much? Oh, my man Ryan. Oh, good thing. So you should maybe save some of your Worlds Collide decks, so you can play sealed. What is this? Oh, a double. Oh, no, it's not a double Curiosaurus. A Saurus Rex. Oh, this looks fun. Yeah, your deck looks really cool. Boggy l'intriguant. Come on, play something I can kill. I don't know, it gives Ember. What do I choose? What did he choose? Plays Wrath. No Ember, okay. Come on, Ryan, gain some Ember. There it is. Gain 2 Ember. That's what I needed. Okay, so we're going Shadows. Oh, I actually kind of like that. Now we're laughing. Oh, old Fangtooth Cavern. Okay, so I think we go... Leave 3 out there. I do not know if I'm playing this correctly. Fangtooth Cavern kind of wrecks my Hunting Witch play. Oh, whoops. Did not mean to do that. My deck went really fast in our game. Like, that was one of the fastest my deck went when we played. It was silly. Oh, where are the Ides? There it is. Oh, a double Beware the Ides. You just can't win. Okay, so we're getting rid of Wrath. The Wrath's problematic. Because I got the regrowth, I can pull that back, utilize the Hunting Witch, get more value. Oh, this is looking good now. Real good. So good. I honestly think that Harvest Time might be the best removal because it can hit artifacts, it can hit creatures, it literally allows you to hit everything. I think it adds, and it purges it on top of it, so I give it a lot more value than I have in the past. Oh, that's a burst. Unfortunately, Hunting Witch doesn't last because of the 2 power. Oh, Khalifi Dragon, take me off check. Somehow allow me to stay in. Oh, well I get to play Khalifi Dragon the first time I'm really playing this deck. There goes Hunting Witch. I always have no way to take my opponent off check. Either I put the Dodgers out and pray. I think we just keep going untamed. Alright, I don't get them. That's unfortunate. Okay, oh, everything coming late here. Let's see how my board's dealt with. That was a play of the Ghost Hawk. Yes, there's 2 of them. As much as I want to just reap into check, I think I need to set up a board. Which can potentially fight into things. Steal some Ember. My Ember control is lacking at the moment. Okay, here we go. Some good fight steals. Treasure map. Was he gonna do a board wipe of some kind? Nope. Takes out Urchin here. Oh, play Savage Clash. That hurts so much. That really hurts. That really hurts. So if I go treasure map, that puts me in check, but I'm stuck, so I think I gotta play out. Gotta play out the Brobs here. Well, that didn't really help me. Yeah, this Curious Source is actually proving to be a bit of a pain in the ass. No, that's game. That is game. Yeah, this deck, I feel like it came in weird chunks. Oh, and there's my Magda and stuff. So folks, that's going to do it for the stream. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to play one more. One more with one of the French. The very first French deck I opened. Vulnerable P. Jolie. All right, playing one more against Ryan with oh, did I not load? I forgot to load this in. Oh crap, I did. Oh, Venerable Jolie, okay. That's embarrassing. I forgot to load my deck in. Perfect. Ryan created. There we go. Here we are. So this is my very first French deck I opened. Vulnerable P. Jolie, which is a triple Edai deck. Let's see how it rolls. I mean, I figure I keep this. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this and I'll tell you why. I kind of want to go Edai Mini to start with, and then Imperial Scutum my Edai to keep it kind of rolling that way. So let's see how this goes. Oh, he's playing a different deck. Oh, isn't that just wonderful? Look at all this. How much exalting do I have in this? Okay, cool. This works. Ooh, that's problematic. Well, I guess I have to go Untamed here. Didn't really have a choice there. Oh, but that makes this next turn that much greater if my Edeye does survive. If not, I'm going to go Witch of the Wilds. In fact, I'm almost thinking Witch of the Wild. Oh, okay. Might be a better call. Protect. They do have 3 Edeyes. Oh, he saw that too. Alright, that's just awkward all around. I'm gonna go Saurian. Play Ludo. Oh, I did that wrong. Should have done Pterodactyl first. Interesting situations here. You go to 8 for me? Oh, did not go to 8. This is good Ember control, but not good. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Can I take them off check? The answer is no. So I'm gonna have to race, which makes me go Saurian here. You have too much to protect, I forgot to look. No. Oh wait, Nature's Call. Oh, he does have Nature's Call. Dang it. Kinda wish I could kill my, I gotta figure a way to kill this now, my Jarda. I see some problems happening here. He gets a Nature's Call, I'm in serious trouble. Yeah, the Witch of the Wild into a key charge after I play like this would be really nice. Oh, here comes a Nature's Call. Calling it right now. Oh, I screwed up. I'm gonna go Saurian again. And throw that there. And fight. Yeah. Doesn't make a difference. Okay, there we go. Staying on pace here. Get all that Nature's Call Ember out of here. Logos, what could he Logos? Library access. Nothing. Oh, nice play. I like that. Alright, so we go logos here. Play the Babbling Bibliophile. Cutthroat. Seismo Entangler. Sanitation Engineer. And I think we just keep reaping here. Keep going fast. Oh, and there's the Tribute. Ooh, ooh, this deck is spicy. It is a spicy meatball. Yeah, I'm liking this deck quite a bit, although I haven't seen like any Untamed. To explain why I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Untamed. Okay, this is tight. I'm liking this deck. It's a good purge. Ooh, very nice. But who do you fight? Preko, obviously, right? Yeah. Full removal of check or no? Alright, and we go Saurian again. Play Odiak. Reap with Odiak. Can I kill Pterodactyl? 5, 10. No, I cannot. Oh, I could actually. Okay. Got it. So we go Reap. Chant of Hubris. Moving one from here. Here. We fight here. We Golden Spiral. Fight here. Wow, I'm feeling very impressed with myself right now, the way I'm handling these Nature's Call situations. And oh, looks like we're gonna key charge next turn. Booyah! Oh, and here comes a library access. Oh, very nice. Play lots of creatures, please. Got one untamed creature and it says 3 or more. Okay. So we are going to go Untamed. Discard. Discard. Lodon. And that's that. Wow, this deck goes. So folks, that's gonna do it for tonight. And wow, Venerable P. Jolie did serious work. Like, that was sick. I think playing around the Nature's Call, I actually think any time that can happen, I really liked that I did that. I'm proud of myself for recognizing to get rid of the Ember. So yeah, this was a great stream tonight. I really appreciate everyone stopping by. I will be sure to I don't think I'm gonna do another stream now because I got through all the decks in the end that I wanted to play except for one, which will go for next week. which is the really exciting one with the Maverick punctuated equilibrium. So yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. I appreciate everyone tuning in. As I said, please do hit me up if you want some $25 French Worlds Collide. And yeah, so thanks everyone, and as always, may your amber never be stolen and your keys forged promptly. Have a good one. What's going on here? Oh, well, that's it. I don't have my outro thing right now. See you later.